something that was said on the other side of the room a few minutes ago about him being the ninth child out of 10. That kind of rang my bell a little bit. I was 9 out of 11.
Wow.
And we had this camaraderie with with us siblings that was just out of sight. We never, I don't ever remember Christmas that we never had anything. We always had something. But my oldest brother, one year, he had joined the Army, stationed in Fort Bragg, North Carolina. I remember that 82nd Airborne Division. He came home one Christmas Eve night. We heard that commotion in the house, and so we figured that it was time for us to get up because Santa Claus had come. But when we got up, he told us, y'all might well go back to sleep. Santa Claus ain't coming tonight. So I just saw him up there in the ditch. He had a wreck. And I don't know who cried the loudest, but we cried a long time. And my mother got up and gave him a tongue lashing and for upsetting these children. And he was just the oldest boy in the family. Yeah, he told us that Santa Claus had a wreck. I saw him up there in the ditch. He ain't coming tonight. But we've always had good Christmases. And there was one lady in the community, and she had no children. But every child in the community would go to her house, and she would have a goodie bag for every child that came. Orange, apple, inward toast, English walnuts, gum candy, raisins. We just had, every child had a bag. Every child had a bag. And it just so happened she was my great aunt. But she didn't care who came. Every child had a bag. Lived in a small community, but there was a lot of love. And no one could talk about anybody because all of us were poor.
All right.
And I can't say one thing, but after Hoover came out of the White House and FDR went in the White House, since there were so many children in my family, all of us had a ration book. And a lot of members in the community knew that. And they could come to our house because there was nowhere each child in the family could be, could use up that amount of rations for sugar, for coffee. Everything was rationed then. And so people knew that, and they would come there and hold conversation with Mama. And until such time as they needed what they wanted, then they would get what they wanted, and back home they would go. Wow. But it was just a different time then. And if I had one wish, if I had one wish, and it really is not a wish, I guess it's just a realization that this political thing that we're having now would cease to be in, because it is just tearing our country apart.
Yes.
And if Democrats would be Democrats, and there are a lot of people who think that they are, and if Republicans would be Republicans, and there are a lot of people who think they are not. So if that would happen, then we would have more things for this country to have a hand in, take a part in. Because if we look at this thing now, I don't get a chance to talk much, so you have to get
Go ahead, Uncle Curtis.
If you look at this thing, and realistically now, we're talking about some kind of little trick in the bag, whereby more than 700,000 people can be kicked off the free
But yeah.
food stamps. You know,
Yeah, that's
and then too, when we look at it, where this money is going,
That's right.
well, it's going to the upper 1% of families who have money invested in the stock market. And that's where that money's going. And, but yet you're going to deprive a person or a class of people
Yeah.
who are gonna have to bear that burden on their backs for the upper crust. Not right. And we don't live in a country where everything is kosher, but it's the best that we have, and it's better than a whole lot of other countries that desire to come here because they know of the resources and wealth that is in this country. And we could stop some of those from doing that. You know, it would be a much better country. And as we look at little ones like this one, and my grandson, he's the smallest one of the four, and the young lady there with the braids, when they become of age, it will be a much better country.
Yeah.
If we had people who could really appreciate truth, facts, the rule of law, and not owing your allegiance to any one person, that is any one human, but you owe your allegiance to this thing that is called a constitution. Now we owe our allegiance to this thing that we call a Bible. So, and then as far as government is concerned, the Constitution is that Bible. But if we have people now who's going to walk all over it, denigrate it in every way possible, this country is going to the dogs.
Amen.
There's statements are being made now that we are better than this. And I heard a politician say last night, if we are better than this, then now is the time for us to act better than this, so that these aforementioned little ones that we have in the midst now will have a world that they can enjoy. Because the rate is going, you know, before long, we'll be a prisoner. We'll be a prisoner of our most hated adversary. That is on weapon. I'm not talking about Satan either. We'll be a prisoner of this regime. So we need to, if I had a wish, Democrats be Democrats, independents be independents, Republicans be Republicans, so that the little ones among us can live up to that potential in the world that we'll pave the way for them so they can have a way.
Amen. Amen. Somebody said the struggle is real. And you can't just go around with your head in the sand. There's a whole lot going on.